Let's go ahead and do a general message, guys. I felt like it was about that time. We haven't got one in a while, so here we go. This has to do with smooth sailing, things being a lot easier, something about a smooth transition. There's been some sort of transition, some sort of change in something, and it's like now we can finally breathe again, or at least for now. It's kind of like the underlying energy of like, don't get too relaxed, don't get too comfortable. Still stay vigilant, still stay focused, still stay on task, still stay aware. But at the same time, there is a breather. Somebody's getting a breather. This could be in anything. This could be in work. This could be maybe somebody knows vacation's coming up, or they're just looking forward to the weekend. But didn't we just get off the weekend spirit? I don't know when you're clicking on this video. It could be in the middle of the week. I don't know what time you're watching this video, but I'm getting like an energy of some sort of breather, getting a break, getting a little bit of peace, a little bit more rest. Things seem to be less hectic, chaotic, less troublesome, repetitive. Smooth sailing. Again, I can't stop repeating that. Smooth sailing. And here's why I know. Because you tell me when the front spot of a grocery store, especially a busy grocery store, you tell me when that front parking spot is ever open. I mean, it's rare, unless it's like a special parking spot for like expectant mothers or something. Usually all the cars are parked in those front parking spots of a busy grocery store. But I got lucky today. I was like, wow, yeah. I'm like one of those people, right? I'm like, thank you. It was a blessing. Like, oh. So I pull in the grocery store to go grocery shopping, and there was so many people there. And I actually went when everybody was getting off of work. And what would you know? Somebody was pulling right out of that front spot, and I'm like, wow, I couldn't time this any better. Nobody was fighting me for it. Then I pull in, do the grocery shopping, come out, and the lady parked directly in front of me was leaving. So I got to pull through and out, which to me is my favorite way to pull out of a parking spot because, one, I'm a good bad driver. I'm not a good driver. I'm just a good bad driver, which is not a good driver. And so I am not good at backing up. And if I've got a backup camera, which I don't, it's just not a good idea for me to back up, especially in a busy parking lot. So it was like perfect timing, and she actually was pregnant. So she left and pulled out, and so I was able to go forward and go on out of there. And I'm like, man, I never get this lucky. Seems like everything's just going a-okay today. So it could just be somebody who's experiencing a really good day. It could be that simple. Some of you watching this video could be like, man, today was a good day. It wasn't too bad, It was all right. It wasn't too terrible. Feels like things are looking up. I'm hearing the up and up. Or it's something else. Something's going to be or feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more relaxed. There will be an energy of convenience. Yeah, there is an energy here of convenience. Maybe even like convenience store. It could be significant here, but yeah, convenience. What this feels like to me is either a person, a situation, an organization, a group of people, or the universe is making something more of a calm environment for somebody right now because they need a little bit of a break. They needed a breather. They needed, or somebody's needed a break. I mean, don't we all? But it just feels like heavy during this time, like we all could use a damn breather. We could all use some sort of like throw me a bone spirit, So that went by smoothly. Got the dinner started, which I need to go make some rice here in a minute. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget, guys. I gotta go make rice. But for the most part, I got the food on, so that seemed to be smooth sailing. And yeah, it's just an okay day. It's an okay time. It's, everything's fine. This could also be the idea of like somebody wanting to check up on you, or you maybe wanting to check up on someone and just kind of see how they're doing. Like, hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling today? You doing good? Just want to make sure you're good. How was your day? How was your, in whatever way, somebody could be checking up on someone here or offering their help and saying, hey, if you need anything, you let me know because I'll be there for you. Don't worry. You've got me. You can lean on me. It's okay. We'll work together. It is kind of an energy of cooperating. It seems like everything's kind of working out for somebody, or it will be in the near future. If somebody's not in this energy right now, or if you're not watching this video, it will be. It's like things will come together a lot smoother. Praise God. You know, after a period of, well, hell. You know, hell. I mean, shit can always get worse. Let's not complain too much, you know what I mean? But it's okay to say I've had a stressful time. It has been one hell of a ride and I need a little bit of a break. I need a breather. I need a moment to myself. I need things to go a little bit calmer for me, you know? And so there's going to be this like saving grace. Isn't that a movie? Something, an emphasis on the name Grace too, or the word grace. Grace, Gracie, Gracelyn, Elvis. I definitely do get somebody checking on someone here though. Like, could be a phone call, could be an email, could be a text, could be done in person, could just be like, hey, you doing good? Just want to make sure you're doing good, check on you. You all right? How's things been lately? How are things going? How are you feeling? Let me know if you need help with anything. Let me know if you need a helping hand. It's like offering their support. I can't speak. It's like you're offering your support, or somebody could be offering their support to you. It may be in a very serious way, or just in something just, you know, in general. Or it's like the universe making things easier for you. That's their way of offering support by making things more convenient for you. It's like, oh wow, my money came in early, or I got the parking spot right in the front on the day that my knee started acting up, or you know what I mean? It's just like, oh wow, like they are listening. They are. Oh, great. You know, for how long? Somebody here it may be hard for somebody to not think negatively because things are starting to go well again, or things are starting to kind of look up, and it's like still somebody's on guard because things are going so well, or because things are starting to feel a little bit better. It's like, well, I don't want to get too excited. You know, like maybe that's somebody's reply here, like, yeah, I'm doing good, I'm fine, everything's fine, it was an okay day or time or week or month, or not month, I feel like, yeah, it's an okay couple of hours, or it's been all right today. You know, I'm fine, I'm better than I have been, but it's still, I'm not like 100%. I'm not going to get too excited because every single time I do, you know, shit hits the fan. So it's like somebody here trying not to think negatively, and I commend somebody for that because that's hard, you know, especially when it just seems like one thing after the next. It's just shit, you know. You're in a hurry and the person in front of you is driving slow as shit. It just seems like, you know, the day that you got to get to a doctor's appointment, or you got to get someone to a doctor's appointment, everybody that you get behind is just going 10 miles under the speed limit, and you're like, no way at all. No way. Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. You got jokes, spirit, you know what I mean? But then you just deal with it because you know that it's like that nervous laugh. It's like that anxious laugh. Like you start to get a little anxious. You start to feel like you're going to have a panic attack, but then you're like, it's fine. I'm going to keep calm. It's like everything that could go wrong goes wrong. That's been happening. But now, you know, I feel like somebody's phone's been ringing off the hook. So this person needs this, and this person needs this, and this one at the office is asking a million different questions, and the phone, and this, and that. Have you done this? There's too many things. And someone's like, finally, I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to back up. I'm going to, you know, or the universe grants somebody, like someone else takes on the responsibility or something, or you just don't have to deal with it for the day, or people start cooperating so you don't have to pick up as much stress. You don't got to stress as much because people are like acting appropriately or doing their job or not putting it all on you or something like that, right? Somebody's getting a damn breather here. Thank God. You watching this video or another person. So it's a very positive energy, or it's coming. So feel good about that. I'm getting like a timeout too, though. This could be like a timeout energy. And the time just ran out. What is this about timeout? Timeouts can be seen, I mean, at least when you're young, anything called timeout, that's like we're in trouble, you know? Maybe someone does get in trouble here, or maybe someone's felt like they've been in trouble. It doesn't mean legally or anything. It could be just actually like, oh my God, I just need some time out, some time away. But someone could have actually just recently been in some trouble, involved in some trouble. And there's need to be like a timeout. Or that's what we're in right now, we're moving into. Like a calmer, you know, get yourself together, everything's fine, think about it, think about it. Peace. But here's where things get dicey. See, I'm trying not to be negative here, but I do want to be realistic. Like, let's say, I'm trying to give an example. Well, the only thing I can think about is like when a woman is giving birth and she's going through contractions, right? But she's not ready to give birth yet. Like the baby ain't coming down the vag yet. It's just up in there. But the woman's dilated, okay? She's dilated. Let's say she's 6-7, okay, centimeters. And so she's getting there. But, you know, the contractions are close enough that she knows this shit is coming. The baby. It's coming, okay? The life within, the love of her life, the biggest love she'll ever have, and if she has any more, that will also be another biggest love of her life. All of her children will be the love of her life. It'll be the best thing she's ever done, and all worth every bit of pain that she endured. But shit's getting real. And so, you know, when a mom's giving birth, she has this contraction, right? And then let's say they're spread out still. They're pretty spread out, so she can breathe in between these contractions. This is the breath between the contractions, what I'm feeling right now today. So in this general message, we're discussing a nice little breather. Somebody's getting a breather. But what I mean by I'm not trying to be negative is it's not over yet. Something is not over yet. And that's the key here. Definitely there's a need to be watchful, to be vigilant, to not let your guard down completely. Or if this isn't you, this could be someone on the outside of you. There's a need for them to not let their guard down completely and not just be like, oh, everything's over, it's fine, it's done. No, and I'm not saying be cynical and be negative. It's just be prepared for whatever, because it's really not over. Like, something is absolutely not over yet. There's more to come. It's like tacking it on. There's more to come. I'm also hearing there's more where that came from. And you know, sometimes people don't like it when, let's say you're on a healing journey and you're done with something. You're done. Let's say you've been arguing with somebody for a while, or you've been dealing with a lot of drama. Either you or people around you, and you're like, oh my God, just stop. Separate. Stay away from each other. You know what I mean? But then one person cooperates. One person's like, okay, all right, that's fine. I also want to cooperate. I don't want to be involved in any of this. That's fine. So they listen. They understand the assignment. But the other people involved, they're only understanding it for the time being, and they're just basically waiting to create more drama, create more bullshit, and they're more so prompted this time to do it because they can't let something go. That's kind of what I feel. I feel like somebody can't let something go here. And that's where it got us to where we are today, because somebody couldn't let something go. Whatever that means. That can mean a million things. It doesn't have to be an argument or a fight or a grudge or a quarrel or drama. It could be actually like, example, my mom is a sole caregiver, except for when I help, but I mean, I'm not there 24/7. So she's basically the sole caregiver for my grandmother, and she has taken on all that responsibility when she has family members that could help, but that's not my mother. My mother's like, no, I'll do it. she wants to make sure my grandma's taken care of and like not put in a home or something. So no offense if that's a route you've had to take. People have to do that, you know. Now it's getting to the point where she's gonna have to get some help. Like she will have to get some type of help where it's maybe in home, you know, instead of like a nursing home or something, but maybe where they come to the house and they help every other day. Like when I'm not there or hours that I'm not able to come, that there can be a nurse in home or something like that, right? Because it's really hard on my mom. So because of that, because she's willing, or she hasn't wanted to let go, which is fine. I totally get it, right? That's why I said it doesn't have to be negative. Out of the kindness of her heart, she's done this. And because she loves and she wants to make sure her mother is taken care of. So she doesn't let go, and it's causing her to have to get knee replacement surgeries, 2 of them, and an ablation on her heart, and just a lot of things over and over and back to back. It's just like one thing after the next. She's wearing down. I mean, being a caretaker is like it's beyond a full-time job. It's a full-time job in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, like everything. And especially when it's for a loved one. Oh my God. I mean, she's a warrior, okay? Any of you, and I know some of you watch me and you're caregivers, I commend you, because I know from doing it with my mom, but also I can only imagine. I just see her wearing down. I see what it does, and I'm like, my God, please bless my mom. Please continue to bless my mom, God, because she deserves it. Like she really, really deserves it for her selflessness, because you guys are incredible. But that's kind of what I'm talking about here, guys. Again, it doesn't have to be the drama and all that. Some it is, right? But it's like, in other ways, there could be this, well, because you've taken something on and completely, you know, you're going to have this period of healing, hence the surgery, this period of healing, but then boom, something else happens. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of what I feel here. Or like, let's say there's been an argument, there's been drama on the other side of things, and one person's willing to let it go and cooperate because maybe there's like a mediator saying, hey, you know, stay away from each other or whatever, I don't know, and or just stop. Maybe it's not a person, but like someone's consciousness is like, quit, let it go, and so someone finally backs off and they're like, okay, you know. But then the other people are like, they're only quiet for a minute, or another person is only quiet for a minute, and then they're like thinking about the next time they're going to strike or create drama or wreak havoc or something because they can't let it go. They're almost upset that this person can have so much peace. It's just like having a baby. You know, you have these contractions and then they get closer together and stronger and stronger and stronger until finally the new life is born, and you forget all about that pain, but then you have like 6 weeks of bleeding out your hoo-ha and healing. God forbid you have a rip or a tear or a cut or something. You know what I mean? I've been there both times. Both. That shit ain't fun, especially when you have to shit. You know, because there's just so much pressure down there. You know what I mean? It's like the healing part. That's what I'm talking about here. There's like this. There's like this. It's not over yet. Like something is not over yet. It's not over. It's not over yet. It's coming. It's getting there. We're getting closer. Thank God for this breather. Imagine if we didn't have this breather. Whatever the breather looks like, guys, it could be a day off. It could be a weekend. It could be a vacation. It could be an hour, a nap. That's a breather. It could be the smallest little thing that creates some sort of just moment of peace in someone's mind, in their life, in their day, up to like a couple days, weeks type break from something. But either way, it's a nice little, and then boom, you know. I'm hearing, it's the final countdown. That's a song. The Final Countdown, song by Europe. I have no clue what this song is about. I'm hearing it though. We're leaving together, but it's still farewell, and maybe we'll come back to Earth. Who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown. We're heading for Venus, and we still stand tall, 'cause maybe they've seen us and welcome us all. With so many light years to go and things to be found, I'm sure that we'll miss her so much. What is this song about? You know, I like to look up song lyric meanings. Like, why, what caused them to write this song? Of course it is. Wow, thank you, Spirit. The song The Final Countdown by Europe is about the end of an important journey or era. I told you, we ain't there yet, but we're almost there. We're in the countdown. That baby's about to come out. Somebody could be about to give birth, because I keep using a baby as a reference, right? So it could be giving birth, but doesn't mean actually like pushing a baby out the cuckoo. It could be, you know, like a divorce is finally happening, or someone's finally splitting up, or someone's finally moving out or moving in. It's like an ending and a new beginning. But it's not there yet. We're in the middle, but we're almost there. It's almost like a pep talk from the universe. I guess this message is like a pep talk from the universe. Like, don't give up. It's almost there. It could even be like school, right? I'm thinking of school. Yeah, I'm itching. That's confirmation. Could be like, I can't wait till fucking school's over. And it's like, well, it's about to be over. It's about, you're about to graduate. You only got 1 more year, 2 more years, 3 more years. It's almost done, you know? It could be someone here who's just like, maybe it's not that, but someone's just like, man, I can't wait for summer. And they still got 10 years to go to school. But hey, they're ready for summer. So they get a 2-month break or something like that. This could be someone paying child support, I'm hearing. Someone who's having to pay for children or something. Or maybe like their youngest is about to be 18, or someone's kid is about to be, I don't know, I'm hearing that, guys. Someone who may say, they're going to be an adult, so I won't have to pay child support anymore. That I'm hearing that. It's like someone's taking something as their final countdown. Right now, they're kind of like they're able to kind of breathe a little bit because it's getting closer. Maybe someone's paying off all their debt, paying off a bankruptcy, paying off a loan, paying off a house, car note, bills. What else could be a final countdown? Like, it's almost results. If anybody's waiting on any results to come in, it's coming in. It's coming in very soon. And it's like, finally, you won't have to stress anymore about what the results are. It's coming in. It's the final countdown. It could actually be going back to the baby thing. I'm getting a whole lot of visions now. You know how people, like, they have gender reveals? Someone's excited to have a gender reveal. They're like, I'm ready to have this gender reveal because it's the final countdown. I cannot wait to tell everybody what this baby is. It's something like that, you know? Oh, there's like, I'm itching, or there's a hair, so it's always confirmation. Anytime you see me itching, or I'm sneezing, or some shit like that, yeah. It could just be this hair sticking to me, though. I need to wash it. Anyways, what else could be a final countdown? Yeah, it's kind of exciting. It's exciting that something will soon be over, but, you know, maybe somebody's looking forward to moving in with someone, and they're looking forward to, again, if they're moving in with someone, that would mean they're moving out with another, or out from another. So someone could be like, I'm so excited to move out from this place. Or maybe they live alone and someone's like, I'm ready to move out from here and just move in with this person. Like, I'm so ready. Someone could be purchasing a house and it's like the final countdown, the final stretch. It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. You know, but it's like, oh, we just only got a couple more days or a couple more weeks until this happens, or something. Someone has something they're looking forward to. Looking forward to something being over, or looking forward to something being finally out there, looking forward to something finally being, now, hey, somebody could be looking forward to somebody being served some karma. Like, maybe there's been people getting away with really bad things, or it seems like they've been getting away with really bad things, horrible things against a person or people or an organization or something. And it's like, well, that's what you think, because the universe is basically saying in this message, it's the final countdown for them. Like, maybe someone's court date's coming up, or maybe someone's about to, like, get arrested. I don't know. Like, that type final court. There's a million different ways this could go. For some, I think it's going to be very positive. It's going to be like, oh my God, thank God. But I still think pain is going to come with it in some way. Like, it's not going to be a company without pain. There could even be something that really positive that happens at the same time as something really uncomfortable is happening. But the positive thing that's happening is making whatever negative is occurring easier to handle. Or it's making it worth it, or it's just making it easier to handle. Because it's like, well, want to, I guess it can't be perfect, can it? We can't have a perfect life, so it's fine. It's fine. I don't know, man. Like, it feels kind of good to me. Maybe someone's been on vacation and the company is like, I cannot wait till they come back. They're almost back, so then I can go. Or so we can have the help again. Somebody may be excited for summer. It's like it's the final countdown. I can't wait till kayaking opens up, or I can't wait till like the warmer weather and we can start doing water sports or getting outside, or like a sport. Somebody's waiting on a sport or a game, to go to a game, go to a concert. It's like, I can't wait. We're getting so close. We're in the final home stretch or something like that. A trip. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's like almost here. Almost. Okay, we just got to hold on and ride it out till the end. It's maybe it's a package being delivered coming in and somebody is like excited to receive it. Oh my God, me! Think about it. Like, my sober-versary is coming up. It's my 5 years sober. Not now, but on Mother's Day is my 5 years sober. Oh my God, exactly. It's a final countdown. And I've been in fucking hell, I tell you. Of course, things can always get worse, and I'm not complaining. Okay? You hear me, God? I'm not complaining. I don't want any more, please. Please, God. Not now. Just let me just breathe a minute. Okay, please. But yes, that's a final countdown. So it's something very positive. It's very positive to me out of something very negative. It was very negative. Damn near killed me. Almost freaking killed me. But it's positive now. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost there. I'm almost there to my 5 years, and I can get another chip. Ticket, 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 ticket. Ticket, ticket, ticket. What is this? Final countdown? Oh. Someone could be about to get like their period, or someone is coming up on perimenopause, or is in perimenopause and may be like their period is about to end. No more. I'm hearing play ball. What the fuck? Play ball, okay? Sports, yeah, sports. Okay, an appointment. Somebody could have an appointment and they're waiting on this. They're excited for this, or maybe not excited, just want to get it over with. I don't know. So there's a million examples, but basically this whole message is positive. There's a clearing of the way. There's a breather. It's a period of like, okay, just enjoy the moment while you can. Enjoy it while you've got it. Because things are going to change once this happens, whatever this is. It's not just going to be like it almost feels like, I don't know how to say it. I could say it feels like a break, because a break would mean you would go right back into something, right? It doesn't mean the same scenario, but you'll go back into the same type environment or same type of hustle and bustle. But it may not just be a break for some of you. This could be like a whole new change. Like, not a break from somebody. It could be an actual, like, I'm leaving this person, it's done. But then even if I get with someone else, and not in a negative way, we'll experience our own problems, So it's like, don't stop living, basically. Don't think that because change occurs, or because a break occurs, or a breather, that you can just stay there. Enjoy it while you can, but life goes on. Is that a song also? Life goes on. It says cast, so it looks like it's a movie. Should I click the movie or the there's a song called Life Goes On by Oliver Tree. Something is almost here, is what I have to say. It's almost here. It's almost come. It's almost over. It's not going to be that much longer. Don't worry. Get ready, prepare, because change will still occur after this. And yes, while there will be great things about what is coming, or great things about a transition or a new phase, it's still going to have its own issues, its own problems. That's life, Maybe that's what I need to look up. That's life. Frank Sinatra, baby. Hell yeah. Frank Sinatra. He's a handsome fella. Mm-hmm. Frank, yeah, it's like the universe saying, let me be frank with you. Let me just be a little blunt with you. Don't get too excited. And it's like, thanks. Thank you. Thank you, spiritual daddy. I appreciate that. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. Boom. There you go. There you fucking go. It's April, going into May, right? You're riding high in April, except for mine has been riding low in April, so hopefully my May will be high. Okay? You're riding high in April, shot down in May. So I'm saying I'm not being negative. I told you, it's just one of those things. It's just life. Exactly. Frank said it best. Okay, we already got to that part. But I know, sorry guys, I think there's a cat hair flying around, or I don't know. They always stick to my lip gloss. Ugh, ew. Yep, there we go. Man. Blah, 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 blah. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. Yeah, you see, it's like this. That's life. This is life. It's like a boner. Gets hard. It just, nipples. It's like, it can't always stay the same. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. Oh yeah, you got your haters, you got your haters, but your haters are your fans. That's the truth. It don't seem like it though, right? But those are your biggest fans. They hate it though. They hate being your fans, but they are. But I don't let it get me down, because this fine old world keeps spinning me around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. Ain't that the fucking truth? It sucks. It fucking sucks. If anybody's like, oh, it's totally fine, and those people scare me. I'm like, no, tell me how you really feel. I'll tell you how I really feel. This life is trifling as fuck. This life is exhausting. It is. It ain't no walk in the park. I mean, that's why older people tell younger people to wait to have kids. See, I don't know how they do it back in the days. They used to have kids really young. I mean, no shame. No shame. People say, do what you want to do. But I am like, hey, live your fucking life. You don't got to do what everybody's doing. If you don't want to get married, you ain't got to get married. If you don't want to have kids, you don't have to have kids. Yes, they add to the quality of life, and they make it, to me, they make it worth living. But nobody is less of a person if they choose not to do that. But like, at least in the South, it's like pounded in your throat to like get married young and have kids young and raise a family together, even if you're fucking unhappy, like shit like that. Anyway, let me just not get off on a tangent. So I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, why am I reading it like that? I'd jump right off a big bird and then I'd fly. That's life. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm going to roll myself up in a big ball and die. Oh my God. What? Oh, Frank. I think I've just fallen in love with you over a song. Oh my God. Frank. Let me look him up. Mr. Sinatra. What's his zodiac sign? Let me guess. Well, let's just look it up. I'm impatient. Zodiac. Sagittarius? Of course. Of course. The sage of the zodiac. The one who has all the wisdom of the world. Oh my God. He's a looker. 1915? He was born in 1915? Damn, Frank. Oh my God. Well, Frank says that's life. Okay, so you can't get mad at me and say I'm being negative. And you can't say, oh, this message is no. Listen, Frank said it. Am I channeling Frank? What? Hey, Frank. When did Frank die? He ain't still alive. There's no way. No. When did Frank Sinatra pass away? He ain't dead, by the way.
Sinatra died on May 14th, 1998.
May. He said, riding high in April, I'll be shot down in May. Right? Is that what he said? Stop it. Oh my God. Hold on. He died May 14th. I'm April 14th. He died May 14th. 1998. Wow, he lived to be 82 years old. Sorry, I'm just getting, like, I'm intrigued. What a man. A heart attack. Guard your heart, guys. Emphasis on the heart chakra. Just it's not a warning necessarily. Just be careful. Like, maybe if any of you have been considering walking, getting a treadmill, biking, anything like that, you've been getting signs of exercising, just do a little bit. Don't kill yourself and go out there and like do too much, you know, to where you're just like laid out on the ground, especially if you're getting older, you know, because it takes us a little bit longer to recover. And some of y'all be like, y'all ain't old, you ain't old. Let me tell you something. When you hit your 30s, you start feeling that shit. You can't get up without hearing every bone in your back crack, you know, and at least me. Okay? Like, you know what I mean? I can't stay up late. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired in more ways than one. What's his last words? Sorry, guys. The film producer recalled Frank's last moments in a 2015 interview with The Mirror. By the way, Frank is not dead, but you already know that because we're spirits living in the human body. The physical form is past, but Frank is very much alive and here. Saying that the My Way singer warily turned to his wife and uttered, "I'm losing." Tony reassured that the singer wasn't panicked, but struggled to speak because of his breathing. Oh, damn. Sorry, I'm gonna have to read about Frank when we get off here. Frank, you're an interesting fella. Yeah, you are. What you got to tell us, Frank? Basically, it's not over yet, and that's life. It's okay to feel your feelings. They're valid. It's okay to experience what you're experiencing and think what you're thinking. It's okay. Life is fucking hard. Boy, I swear. Pull up a seat, Frank. Come on over here, Frank. Let's just have a talk with the people now. Why don't we? Let's just talk. Because I need this message. I need it. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I need this damn message. Like, because lately I've been like, what in the fuck is this life? Like, you know, some people will say, and for a minute, the spiritual community almost had me believe it. I mean, no offense to anybody who does believe this, but for a minute, the spiritual community almost had me believe in that, like, we literally choose to come here. And then I started thinking, how do we choose to come here? Like, those who are, like, consider kids who are, like, or sold, or, I mean, we choose that, really? So on the other side, in another dimension, we're like, you know what, that's the life I want when I come there. I think I want that one. That's the path. I choose that. I just can't wrap my head around that. I can't wrap my head around anybody coming here and like wanting that to be their life or to be abused. I don't know. Maybe I also can tell you that I don't know anything and that I'm every day learning. I'm a student of this life. And so maybe you guys can fill me in and like teach me, because that's just where I'm at right now. Anyways, so like lately, just in this year, I've had like so many awakenings. I'm ready for the cicadas to come out. Like, come on, buddy. You know, I'm ahead of the game this time. Usually it happens to me when they start coming. But anyway, so I'm just sitting here like, can I just like, is there a way I can like meet with the council of the universe or something? Or like, you know, knock, knock, knock and be like, hey, I know you're a busy guy. Or I know that you're a busy universe. Whoever you guys believe in, you know, your creator. I know you're a busy creator. You're creating things and such. And I just got a question to ask you, or 50 million. But one that's just plaguing me is like, why? Like, why? Can I choose to not come back here again? Like, when I leave this time, can I choose to like not come back? No matter who's having sex, if I'm like, that looks like it would be a good mom for me, and that looks like a good absent father choice for me. It's great. That looks like two great parents to just give me up. Like, I would love that. You know, that I want those people. Me first. I call dibs on those fuckers. Like, can I just say no? That's what I've been thinking about. And good old Frank here is saying, listen, it's okay for you to feel those things. It's okay for you to think those things. It's okay for you to be like, what the fuck is this human existence? Why? Why is everybody doing the same thing? Why did I also feel like I had to do the same thing for so long? Like, why did I feel like I had to follow suit? Why was it so important for me? I mean, I'm glad I did make the decisions I've made. I wouldn't be who I am today, and that's facts. But also, like, if I could go back, like, I would have never married who I married. When I got married, I'm divorced, obviously, but I would have never. I don't know if I ever would have. Maybe. But I can't say that because you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there's ever been that, like, one, that, like, right one. And that's not a mean thing to say. That's my truth. But it's because of a lot of programming. I felt like I had to. I mean, there's just so many things. Have you guys ever went through that? If you find yourself going through that or, like, questioning things about this life, again, good old Frank in here is like, it's fine. It's fine. That's life, you know? You're going to have people try to tear you down. And it's okay for you to get down for a minute. It's okay for you to lose. Even he said his final words, I'm losing. He accepted it. That sometimes you're high and sometimes you're low. Sometimes you're here and sometimes you go. I mean, it's just the circle of life. It's very simple. It's very matter of fact. It's like almost one of those hard things to hear, but it's like, man, he would have been a great grandfather. I would have loved him as my grandfather. I mean, my grandfather was awesome, but I would have loved good old Frank as a pappy or something. And just, Pappy, can I have a moon pie? And while I do and sit down here and braid my own hair, can you tell me about the good old times? Can you tell me what love really is? Without the programming. Hold the programming. Put the programming on the side. I don't want that. No condiments, please. Like, I don't need any of that shit. Just tell me the truth, Pappy. And good old Sagittarius Frank over here would be like, well, let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above. And, the thing called life sucks sometimes. It does. And it's beautiful, and it's wonderful, and it's awful, and it's terrible, and it's a nightmare, and it's a dream. And it is lovely, and cozy, and romantic, and memorable, and harsh, and evil, and cruel. It's all the things. And it's like, well, that's nice. Thanks, Gramps. So when do we skip to the part in the chapter of life where you tell me how to not do it again? Okay. And that's not like sadness speaking or depression. That's fucking facts. Like, you know, I worry about people who don't feel like that. You know what I mean? Or haven't ever had that question this life. Like, I don't know. Especially if you've, changed a lot of the programming that you had, whatever yours is, watching this video. If you've ever changed a lot of it, or just several significant parts of it, and then you've stepped on the outside of it and you realize that a lot of the people that you look at are still in these mindsets, and you're like, wow, am I just weird? Am I just like fucked up or something to not like see things the way, because you're not judging them, you're not looking at them like down on them because you did it too. But then you came out of it and you're like, why did I feel like I ever had to do those things? Why do any of us feel like we have to do these things? What if we didn't come here to do any of what we're doing right now? We've just like, I don't know, seen everybody else do it, and after a while it just kind of caught on. I mean, I don't know. Enjoy this life, I guess. Enjoy it. The goods, the bads, the ups, the downs, because you never know. When your time is up, I guess. We never know, myself included, when our time is up. But also, I think we do know that it will be up. We just don't know when. I'm just processing. I've also been processing a lot this year. I've just been processing, like, thoughts come in and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna sit here and process this. Like, why am I thinking these things? Why are these questions coming to my mind? What is causing me to see this way, you know? I mean, I don't know. There's so much that I want to do. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like, there's just so much in this life that you want to do? Even if you're older and you've already done a whole lot, it doesn't matter. There's so much more life to live, you know? Like, there's things you haven't done. Oh my God, I need to put on the rice. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later.